You may be shocked to hear this, but not everyone who goes to Gen Con is a gamer. For every attendee that is eagerly rushing the exhibit hall at 10 a.m. on opening day, there's another one who is more than happy just holding the bags. Luckily, there are plenty of events for people who are less about rolling the dice and more about exploring the vibrant community that this convention brings about. If this sounds like you, then you're in luck, because my name is Kelvy, this is my Gen Con guide series, and this video is for you. Hey, Editing Chris here. I just wanted to give an actual for real shout out to my friend Dan's wife Steph for pointing out that this is maybe a video that actually needs to be made. They were watching some of my videos, and I believe the suggestion was exactly, let's see here, Gen Con for bored spouses. So I took that and ran with it. So anyway, thanks. At first glance, it may seem like everything at Gen Con caters to their average gamer attendee. And if you've looked at the runtime of this video, you've probably realized by now that you're right. Tabletop games, board games, card games, there's plenty of that stuff. But what do the best 4 days in gaming have for someone who isn't into games so much? I would be remiss if I didn't make my first suggestion trying a game. Gen Con is going to have games that cater to every audience, from the most hardcore to the most casual. When the event list comes out, take some time and really look through some of the events. An excellent resource for this is going to be Board Game Geek's Gen Con Preview. BGG puts together a list annually that shows all of the games that are supposed to be at Gen Con that year. If you find something on that list that you're interested in, click on it and look for its weight score. The lower the weight score of the game, the less complex the game is going to be. So if Gen Con haunts you with thoughts of games with rulebooks so thick that you'd want to log them on Fable when you're done reading them, just keep in mind that that's not every game that's going to be there. There are going to be some super casual games that are really easy to get into as well. My second recommendation is going to be check out some of the events in the supplemental activities, entertainment events, and workshop categories. These categories have arts, crafts, live shows, things that anyone can enjoy. Now, I will say that a lot of the live shows are going to be tabletop role-playing game, actual plays, but there's also been comedy shows and musical performances and even some burlesque shows sometimes, so it's a place to look for stuff to do. I've also seen some supplemental activity events like walking tours if you're at all interested in exploring Indianapolis. Though according to my friends, once you leave the convention center area, it gets kind of smelly. I may or may not get punched for that on a bet this year. We'll see. My last recommendation is going to be take some time to explore the exhibit hall fully. From any of the entrances, it may seem like a shoulder-to-shoulder sea of games and accessories, but there are some spots in there that I think you'll find interesting, even if you're not a gamer. For example, you might want to check out the art show. Every year, Gen Con puts on a juried art show, and all of the artists in that show set up booths to display and sell their art. It's all very good. I've never seen bad art there in the art show. So just walking up and down those aisles can take up a considerable amount of time. There's also a section where authors have set up to talk about their books that they've written and sell their books, and I'm willing to bet that if you walk up to one of their booths and they're there and you buy one of their books or bring one of their books you already have, they'd be more than happy to sign it for you and talk with you and just make it a special experience. There are artisans and crafters who are ready to sell their wares in both the exhibit hall and the Maker's Market, which this year is going to be in the underground tunnel that connects the Indiana Convention Center to the Lucas Oil Stadium. So there's going to be plenty of stuff to explore there as well. Like I said, I am trying to make the best of this for you. I will fully admit that Gen Con is a gamer-oriented convention, but these are just some things I think can interest anybody, and hopefully this helps you in relieving some of your boredom while you're there with whoever is the big gamer in the group. I didn't write a conclusion for this video. I started recording before I wrote it, and I don't know why I did that, but here we are. We're concluding the video. If you have any more ideas for Gen Con videos, please leave them down in the comments here. I'd love to keep making them. Keep in mind that the event list is going to come out on Sunday, May 4th at noon, and event registration is going to start May 18th at noon. Until next time, see you at Gen Con.